Maidens have been much more active on lanes and really just not making it a priority to go for the jungle.
Well, they're going to make a go here on the bottom side here, and our nice two-man Impale will actually run through the tree. Meanwhile, Japs picks up a solo kill by himself. There's a swarm coming in. Jules might get the first kill here against Nuts. Nuts going to go down. They do lose the Nyx Assassin as well, but the big win here is actually on the mid lane. Black gets a stun here. And
oh, another one.
Ooh, that's going to hit XY with the Blaze. He also dropped a sentry. When your Ursa gets a blink and doesn't get any kills when you're so far behind, the game might just be over. Chronosphere gets spent on the bottom lane. Sunstrike on Q, and
beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, they definitely have the potential to do so, but Miracle, of course, has his ultimate and is going to try to use it here to try to get out. No, gets comboed up too hard and goes down without popping the Enrage.
Okay. Speaking of which, we're going to see a rotation bottom. Black's going to get initiated on. They jump in, and they're going to try to burst him down, and they do.
The Invoker coming in, but Invoker's in fact on mid lane, making sure that this Invoker goes down, and actually stopping the bleeding quite a bit for Mineski.
Nyx Assassin rotating through, but it looks like they do see him, and now they're going to try to burst him down. Where's the storm? There is no storm. That Nyx Assassin just gets deleted. You jump in, and Black
can't fight this. He's got the Chronosphere. He's got a free kill on Ninja Boogie at the very least, but Magnetize taking him down. One more tick will kill him off, and they're actually going to be able to, misclick on the Weaver.
Trying to make it half out. Ninja Boogie goes in the trees here, and now he gets stunned up. He might actually be dead here. Sunstrike, boom. And he is going to go down, but they're going to jump in. Ursa pops his ultimate. Is going to try right-click down Ice Ice Ice. Still very, very tanky. Three-man Chrono. Black does not have the Chrono. Obviously, use it up top. First hit bash going on here onto Jules. And now Crystal Maiden being focused down by two heroes on the back line. No, they actually just want Black instead. Japs joining the fight, drops a cold snap, and now Crystal Maiden really isolated without no one helping him, and while actually still juking around in towers. Triple Remnant going in on the back line here. They kill the Invoker, and now they're looking for Black. Black jumps away. Crystal Maiden finally dies. They get the tier 1 out of it as well. That was a really strange and chaotic team fight. Miracle on the mid lane following Jay. They do see Black. Black, can they storm him? Blink.
They need a storm.
Nice Impale by RR. I don't know exactly how he found the Blink Dagger throughout all of this. They are going to get a return kill, but hey, man, worth.
It's tough. That is really rough. As he continues to fall behind his allies, I mean, he's here neck and neck with Weaver, or with the Nyx Assassin in terms of net worth, and just not going anywhere fast. So definitely have to make some adjustments here. Probably keep your treads on strength constantly from this point forward. Do see the Earth Spirit caught inside this combo, so he's not going to be going anywhere quickly, and the Crystal Maiden going down as well. Jules even rushing it out on Ogre a lot in the last major, so we're actually going to see another silence combo. This time the stun doesn't connect though, and it's not going to be enough to get them the kill. In fact, it's going to be initiation here onto the Earth Spirit, popping everything. Static Storm and the Stampede coming out at the same time, but Ralphie taking low to the Meteor, and a nice double stun, double edge on the Centaur. Oh, but his BKB coming out from the Ursa, pops his Enrage, kills off the Centaur. It's going to conclude as a 2-for-1 here.
Interesting to see that Faceless is actually looking at pressure right now, and now they're going to join that fight.
Ooh, going on in. He pops up another BKB charge and is not able to get the Earth Spirit. Also going to see the Sunstrike a bit off the mark, and it's going to be Nuts taking a spill here in the Static Storm. Really taking a while to bring down, but in the end he does fall. Nice two-man Chronosphere, Invoker, Carapace for the moment, but will follow it up with a Tornado here. EMP, is it going to be enough? Oh, is going to sign the fate of the Disruptor and finish off the Nyx Assassin here as well, but Ember Spirit has a haste rune. No. Oh, he does have the Yules. He has a Purge, and that is going to be a dead Ember Spirit as well. Just a brutal team fight from Team Faceless. Continue to push out lanes more actively.
Chronosphere going to get spent here, and now Jay taking a ton of damage. Jay time he's right back, and now Black does have the BKB active, but the BKB now gets jumped on the other side. Jay.
Oh, nice Static Storm coming out here, and it's going to actually put a lot of heroes here in the mix, right where Ursa wants them, but he just doesn't have the sustain. After the Enrage and BKB wear off, he gets melted, and it's going to be now Ice 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 going on to the Nyx Assassin here. Ralphie pops the Carapace, tries to get away, but it's going to be the Weaver who actually slips himself out of that one. Sunstrike attempted for Ralphie, going to be turning and stunning, and they just want to try to minimize their losses here. Ninja Boogie flipping over to try to buy a TP from the side shop, and I think that might be enough for them to get out. They didn't see Ninja Boogie in the trees, but his TP's on cooldown for 30 seconds, and the Sentry Ward catches out the Weaver.
Oh, no. Yep, he's going to go down.
Kind of didn't get to participate in a big way, and I'm actually going to see XY in some trouble here, but some disables coming out against Miracle, and he has to pop the BKB again. At this point, it might as well be 5 seconds, and we're going to see a double stun against the Nyx, against the Centaur, but prolonging his own life, the Nyx Assassin will be falling.
Well, Mineski fighting without the Weaver is really not the fight they're looking for. Jay
Can they get
jumping
him?
left, jumping right. They do have the Weaver to back him up though, so he jumps away.
He's going to need it, and they might time-lapse him into a worse position if they're not careful. They do wait it out long enough. He gets the regen rune, pops it immediately, and is looking to go back in. Can get the Veil out. Oh, nice dodge with the Sleight of Fist, and Jay will force Faceless into retreat.
Okay, they glimpse one back. That's going to be on Black. Chronosphere's going to expend. He's going to focus on the Weaver. Can he actually kill the Weaver with the help of jabs? Yes, he can. No, he cannot. Now he actually has jumped in. Black's on the run, and now he's being chased out by a couple of heroes. Nice blink away by Miracle. Tornado backing him up, but now it's going to be Jay jumping back in. That's going to be another kill on Black. And now Jab runs the other direction. Ice perhaps looking for yet another stun. He's lining up. No, he's gonna blink away, and it is a circus show here. Still have the Weaver back up, so I feel like Faceless, unless they get a 3 or 4 man chrono, is really not a fight they could take.
He's gonna try for it. Does get a 3-man chronosphere, but is locked out with the kinetic static. Instead, pops BKB, walks right in and finishes off the disruptor, so that XY and Jabs can blink to the high ground and look for the flank. This is gonna be on the south end that Crystal Maiden does take a spill, but they've got a lot of good damage here up in front. XY is actually taking a lot of physical damage, going to be able to roll himself out of here. And now Invoker popping some spells, some items, and trying to get himself away. Black just needs one good hit in to try to finish somebody off. Gets the bash, but it's not enough with the time lapse away. The Invoker has fallen, and Black is all on his own. Is going to be going down. Triple kill for Miracle, and that is Roshan for Mineski. There's no real element of surprise. It's just the Aegis advantage, and Black still looks for the chrono.
Yep, it's going to go in the back line here, and they're going to try to burst down here. It'll be enough. Yes. Wow, that chrono lasted much longer than that. He buys back and he time-lapses right back in. Ninja Boogie is going to drop the ult, and they're going to try to focus on Black. Black gets glimpsed right back in. Do they have detection? They don't know they do. They're actually going to bring him down. One more hit. Please get Black. Black jumps away. He gets stunned again, but they actually use so much resource just for that kill. Jay now will jump away, jumps back into Ice taking so much damage. They will get the kill. And now Jay jumping forward once more, looking for the Invoker. Not going to be able to find it.
Yeah.
That was a 3 for 2, but with the buyback on Jules. They're actually just not taking the tower that quickly.
Yeah, there's so many delay tactics here, but they will find Crystal Maiden here, and the Glimmer Cave is not going to be able to save him, and that is probably going to be a buyback of the Crystal Maiden coming out here. Again, they want to continue to delay. Deafening Blast coming off cooldown shortly, but the tier 3 is gone. The question is, will they back?
Yeah, nice time lapse, bringing Miracle down to about 60% health. Cheese is available on Black. They still have the double Centaur ult.
Oh, top lane, going to be a Chronosphere here. Nice little free pickup on the Ember Spirit as Jabs is here as well, and that is going to be a big kill. Again, they are going to have to force buyback if they're going to make it really worth. I mean, that's like a Beastmaster Roar in a circle. Obviously, it doesn't go through BKB, but there's not a lot of BKBs in play at this point. The Weaver did not end up picking his up yet. But we're going to see a jump in here onto Faceless Void. He doesn't have his Chronosphere available, but Abyssal Blade echoes on the Echo Shell, and that's going to be Ursa locked in position. Can't do much of anything. Now it's going to be Ember Spirit bought back, and this is what they're trying to do. Force the buyback, get into a safer position, and let it go with the freezing field coming down. Ember Spirit stunned up for 4 seconds, but the time lapse saves his life. Now Ursa locked out without an answer except for the Enrage. Manning up on Centaur, trying to drop him down, needs 2 more hits to bring him down. Instead heads for the hills. That Tornado catching him out on the tail end of it, but this is where the Ember Spirit wants to be, doing a lot of damage over time continuously, and finishing off the Centaur War Runner. Now a buyback on the Ursa as they come back in, trying to finish off the Invoker. They will do so, and continue to pursue. There is no shrine to get to, XY TPing out, but the Void himself only has Time Walk to get him out of this one. Has the Chronosphere as well, but I'm not sure if they're so worried about that one.
They don't have vision on him.
Okay. Looks like Radiant just glyphed, actually.
They glyph for bottom? What did he glyph for?
Oh my gosh,
they
that's
glyph for
such
nothing.
a misplay. That's 5 seconds down the drain in terms of sieging damage. The Invoker is going to buy back now. Going to be able to combo up a bit on the Ursa, but the definitely pushes him the other way. Now Earth Spirit caught out, actually gets his boulder interrupted by the Ember Spirit, and Nyx Assassin goes in. Comboing up here onto the Invoker, is not able to use his BKB, but there's a Chronosphere onto the Ursa. He gets time lapse back. Instead, they go on the Nyx Assassin, who will be dropping down. And now the big stun! A triple stun coming in from Ice. They go in and break that Aegis on the Ursa. Now going to be trying to finish off one more target. Black Time walks out. It's going to be the full disengage from Mineski. Yeah, the Time Walk is just such a strong spell when you have the Centaur Stampede not once but twice. So it's really hard for them to find a good target. I think Invoker's the most vulnerable, actually.
Oh, they see the Weaver, they silence him up, and now are there going to be any sort of initiation? Glimpse back, and Impale does not hit because of the Yules, and now BKB on the back line, but he actually does not get anybody. He gets first hit by block, and he's still being bashed. He pops his ult, but he's seeing Frostbite and still being bashed up, but now Ice coming on the back line here, refreshes. Oh, that's going to find a lot. I think the Weaver's trapped inside, and now everybody's just dead. Weaver nowhere nearby, and now Crystal Maiden letting it go on the back line. Miracle's going to be dead as well. They get 4. Where was the Weaver in that fight? I had no idea. It looks like he did use his ult, but...
Yeah, he was able to get 1 reset out there, but it just didn't matter enough. Like, he's able to help out the Ursa, but in the end, it's going to be way too much damage going against them. They call the GG. Very, very nicely done by Faceless as the patience pays off, and they're able to win the one fight that mattered.
Wow.